What a busy Monday. This is what it's all about. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. It's, like I said, a busy Monday here on the production floor at the mothership in Coburg, Oregon. Marathon Coach, the largest converter of the Prevost chassis in the world and the best. There's so much going on this production floor. From this vantage point, you can see a coach just came in for delivery. It actually just came out of the wash booth. That is a pre-owned 2019 quad slide over there. A lot of you guys know that coach. That is 1287. Right next to it with that green tint around the front, that is going to be the latest or the newest one going over to audit. That is 1408, getting the protective shield put on the front. And that's why that tint is there, so that we can control the environment around the front. But there's so much going on. We're gonna head on down to 1407, which is in the work-off process of audit. But I just wanted you to see how much is going on. And then before we leave this coach, take a look at what's going on inside 1413. Tons of work from the ceiling to the wire poles. The dash is all disassembled so we can get all the wire pulling going on. The wire harnesses, I mean, you can see there's so much infrastructure that is based on the wire pull process. Wire installation takes weeks at the beginning of our installation process, and you can just see how much wiring goes into a marathon. They say 7 miles of wiring. I don't know how accurate that is. Sounds like something a salesman came up with. Anyway, lots of wiring going on in this coach. Quad slide marathon. This is going to be a fun coach to watch as we move along. But let's go check out 1407, a coach we've been following for several weeks. That's that quad slide with 2 full baths in it, 2 full baths and bunks. And it's all the way down on the north side of the building down there in slot number 3. It's in the audit work off. So it's still in the audit process, but we're now working off the things that we're finding that need to be fixed or changed in the audit process. Let's go. Busy stuff happening here. Like I mentioned, several coaches from the H to the X. That's it. Here's a new shell that just came in. How about 1421? A new X3, not spoken for, right here, starting its process of working towards getting over to paint. Let's go. 1409 right here. 2 coaches after the one we're about to look at. 1409 is a quad slide. Also still available. It's a beautiful day in Coburg. Lots going on. Our service department is very busy. Don't forget to make your appointments. I talk about that a lot on Marathon Mondays. If you are headed to a marathon location, Florida, Texas, or Oregon, make an appointment. It saves time for you. Anyway, one of the things that we were talking about before, I think the windshields are about to get changed out today. I saw that the windshield wipers were taken off. All the road tests, I think, are pretty much done. We're gonna go inside. We don't wanna get in anyone's way, but here we go. All right, inside 1407, this coach has been in audit for the last week. Audit is about halfway done, for the lack of a better term, but a lot is going on in here, from checking quality, from fit and finish, making sure everything works. I saw them testing audio-visual elements this morning, which is really cool. So very unique floor plan in 1407, and a lot of really innovative thoughts went into this coach. So it'll be exciting to do a finale video on 1407 when we can see it fully cleaned up and decored. So keep in mind, this coach isn't decored yet. I don't even think the mattress is in. Frames aren't in, no decor. But this is another thing that stood out, is I just love all the fixtures that were selected for this coach. It's kind of a Pottery Barn meets restoration hardware in 1407. 2 full baths. So here's bath number 1 with a full shower, vanity with storage above and below, and the toilet, all inside one water closet, right across from the bunks. The bunks are on the curb side or the patio side of this coach. And then we run into Alan Christensen. Alan, how are you?
I'm good. I'm great.
We're live on Facebook.
Excellent.
So you've been working on this coach for quite a while.
Yeah.
Tell us, I mean, this is a very innovative floor plan.
It really is. 2 full baths and plenty of room around here. No, it's really coming out nice.
I'm excited to see what you're going to do as far as decor. So we won't reveal any of your secrets, but we'll reveal it on a video.
Okay.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Thank you, Alan.
You betcha.
But this is one of the things that makes Marathon stand apart, is that when someone comes to us and says, hey, we'd love to do 2 full baths and bunks, will you do it? And the answer is yes, and here it is. 1407, 2 full baths and bunks, good size showers. That's another thing. You got 45 feet to work with, and that's it. So having ample space for showers is still important, even though it's only 45 feet. So both of the showers, I'll let you peek in there, Shane. And I know they put some spray treatment on the flooring, so we won't be opening those. That's a nice piece right there. Anyway, and then this is going to be an actual sofa, or what they call a settee. It's a settee, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the proper term, settee.
Yeah.
I keep calling it a sofa, but we go with the British term, settee. Yeah. So this is a settee, not a bench. But the cool thing is, it has a little bit of storage behind on here. So even behind the cushions, which these aren't the actual cushions, these are just the pull-outs, it's got a little bit of storage because you've got a little bit of utilization of space. So don't look for your socks back there, because that might be what goes there. Anyway, I'm excited for this floor plan. I'm excited for the finale reveal, which will have everything cleaned up, everything set up, and of course, Alan and Jamie will be in here doing their decor, and all the photos will be up, and then we'll get to see this also outside, because this paint job, a lot of people have commented on this paint job. And a lot of people from around this building, you know, we have about, I think, 175 employees here at the mothership, and a lot of them have come and seen this floor plan to see how Marathon is designed 2 full baths with bunks, because it's something we have not done. So, really exciting. Okay. Yeah, very cool. And that's another thing. Even though you're giving up space in a 45-foot quad slide Marathon for 2 full baths and those adult-sized bunks, you still got to have a washer dryer. You still got to have storage. This coach has it all. One of the things, I was in here with another client showing him last week. One of the things that really stood out to me in this floor plan, kind of where we are, Shane and I and the camera are standing right now, is how much room is right here, and how far back, how far inset the Fisher Paykel refrigerator and freezer are. This is the thing that really stood out to me, is how much room is in this galley area. So I hope that gets captured on video, because it's really cool to see. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. And I can see the auditing team has been in here, and a lot of things are getting worked off. A lot of things are getting addressed prior to the delivery. I think delivery is going to happen for the owners in a couple of weeks, but you know, it needs to be gone over. So here's the process. Here is what's left on 1407 as we stand here. They're going to finish the audit. They're going to finish the work off of that audit, meaning anything that they find in that work off, they're going to say, hey, we need to, this is our list of items, and then that's going to be done. And I believe there's one more road test to check after the work off, and our executive team will do a walkthrough, and they do a walkthrough and they see if everything is up to Marathon standards. And then anything that they catch in that will get addressed. And then decor and photos and videos and Marathon Mondays, we will be in here doing a finale video. And then the owners get to come and we get to reveal it to them. They get to experience it. And off it goes, 1407, just like 1406 before it and 1408 after it. All right, you guys, that's about it. My man Richard Garrett in the cockpit. He's troubleshooting something. You better know it. Lots of experience. Richard, how long you been with Marathon?
14 years.
14 years. All right, that's twice as long as I have. Man, I love it. A lot of experience inside this building. That's what makes these coaches what they are. A guy like Richard who has amazing knowledge of our product. Way more knowledge than I do, you guys. And that's because of his experience on. Every coach is different, and so that's pretty cool. What do you think of this floor plan? Are you excited about it?
I like it.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. You know, at first I was like, oh, well, what about this? What about that? But I think our engineering team did a good job of finding even the washer dryer where that's placed. You know, you got to have a washer dryer if you got bunks and kids and 2 full baths. So
I think for a daily living, this is a great floor plan.
absolutely. Well said. I'm out of here. You're out of here. Marathon Mondays. Be yourself and do good things. You guys take care. We'll see you next Monday. In a couple of weeks, you're going to get to see a reveal show on this as it is done. So, 2 fingers. I'm out.